MLB Bets Wednesday, June 26th, guys. June 25th was crushed. Guardians plus 1.5. They won outright. Had the Rays. I told you guys that was a good play. They dominated the Mariners. Padres beat the Nationals. And the two games that before I gave my analysis, I told you guys to be wary of. Told you guys not to take the Yankees. That I'd lean over to the Mets plus 1.5. Mets dominated that game. And I told you guys Pirates was a value play against the Reds. And the Pirates did win that game outright. They dominated the Reds. And now we're on to today. Now, today's plays, guys, so you guys know, this video is going to come out when the game's already either been played or it's being played live. So today you're not going to get my bet. I'm going to place it live in front of you guys. But days like today and days like tomorrow when games are early, it's going to be tough to get the plays because I do the videos the day of. And while my team edits it, it comes out around 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern. So night games you guys are good for. But days like today, days like tomorrow, it's good to have my VIP package where you get every single play and get the weekend plays too. 11-0 MLB run. You guys are seeing what I'm doing. I'm explaining it to you guys, putting my money where my mouth is every single day. Now it's time to jump on VIP if you want every single play. If not, that's totally fine too. Now, I'm doing a special deal today so you guys can get the plays for a week. It's $97 and you get a week worth of plays. Doing that, and along with that, I'm doing a month pass for $250, and you get all my plays for a month. So I'm giving you guys two options, very cheap prices, so you guys can jump on and get all my plays and not miss out. Now, let's get to today's analysis. Before I do start, please like, subscribe, and comment on the show. Provide some value to me, and I'll provide even more value to you, and more importantly, provide winners, which is what you guys want. Now, before I start, I'm doing a big giveaway today. Big time giveaway. I'm doing a $200 giveaway plus a free month worth of my plays. To enter this giveaway, all you have to do is like this video and comment below your lock of the day and tag a friend. I'm picking the winner today. In tomorrow's episode, I'm going to show you guys a screenshot of the winner getting paid out. Now let's get to today. Wanted to show you guys my Hard Rock app sitting at 22,570. Wanted to show you guys a key thing here, withdrawals. If you guys are not withdrawing from your account, you guys are not making money and you guys are not investing. You're gambling. As you guys can see over the last month, I've withdrawn close to $20,000 from the Hard Rock app. I like to take profits every 1 to 2 weeks depending on how I've done. And it's critical for you guys to do the same. If you guys are using a book like the Hard Rock, DraftKings, FanDuel, any of those, withdraw profits, guys. There's an illusion and an emotional factor that comes into play when your balance grows. You want to start taking bigger plays than you usually do or are probably ready for, and you start losing. It's a huge psychological factor to it that you guys need to know of. So withdraw profits. With that said, let's get to my tickets. As always, I show you guys my history. Yesterday we had Guardians plus 1.5. That hit pretty easily. They won 10-8. Orioles never give up. Hell of a team. They could have won. They should have won yesterday. Any other day they would have won, but the Guardians are hot and they're a team to look out for. Now, as always, first thing we look at OBP for the last 7 days. Brewers, Mets, Orioles, Rays, Cardinals at the top of the board. And at the bottom half, we got the Royals, Marlins, as always, White Sox, Diamondbacks, and Angels, and Pirates. Those teams are not hitting well. They're not getting on base. And if you're not getting on base, then you're not scoring runs. Simple as that. Now, yesterday, I told you guys that I was wary about the Yankees. The Yankees are trending a bit downwards, as you guys can see, and they got popped yesterday. Now, today, they're facing a lefty in Manea, and I'm going to talk about that game first off. So, Luis Gil, he just got hit. He's been dealing this whole season, but he faced off against, I believe it was the Braves, and he got popped. And now the Yankees are facing Sean Manea. Now, a big factor of why I took the Braves Friday and why I took them Sunday is because they were facing a left-handed pitcher. They struggle against left-handed pitchers, and today it's the same thing. They're facing a left-handed pitcher. Mets have a higher OBP, yet the crowd is all on the Yankees. Let's pull up the splits really quick so you guys can see. Yankees are attracting all the money and all the run line. Again, it's just the name, the Yankees, Aaron Judge, that gets people going, but people don't factor in what's going on over the last 7 or 14 days. They just see Yankees and they say, wow, I want to take them. And that's a perfect spot for Vegas to trap you, to always have the big team favorite, all the support's on them, and look what happened yesterday. The Mets won. And I think today's a game that the Mets could cover plus 1.5. I'm staying away from it, but if I'm going to take a play in that game, I'd take the plus 1.5 in the Mets. I wouldn't take the Yankees money line the way they're playing, especially at minus 150. The risk is not worth the reward. The ROI is not there. The line's not correct, in my opinion, to take the Yankees. Plus 1.5 has more value. You're getting covered if they do lose by 1. And it should be a closer game than yesterday, in my opinion. And it should be a lower scored game. So be careful with the Mets, with the Yankees. Take the Mets plus 1.5. Another day that the Yankees, for me, are a little bit trappy. Now, let's go to the Guardians against Orioles. Day 3 of me covering this game. Now, today, I am going to switch it up. I'm not taking this game, so you guys know. But Orioles have all the support in this game as well. Now, there are a minus 192 favorite, and with reason. One of the pitchers I dislike the most is Carlos Carrasco, that he's pitching for the Guardians today. This guy's unreliable. This guy's get hit left and right, as you guys can tell by his record and ERA. The only games he's done well against are shitty teams like the Marlins. And now they're facing the Orioles that had a hell of a game yesterday. They could have won, they should have won, and they didn't. And now they've lost 2 in a row, and they're not looking to get swept. So I would lean on the Orioles on this game. Actually, I lean on the Orioles minus 1.5. And I know that's completely different to what I've been giving you guys lately in value plays. But I don't see the Orioles losing 3 in a row. Now, again, guys, I'm not taking this play. As always, I give you guys an analysis on my picks, what I like, what I finalized in my process of elimination. But I always pick one play, which to me is more impressive than picking 4 plays and breaking even. Picking one play, the one that you find the most value based on your system and strategies, that shows who's good and who's not. So let's get to the third game. Atlanta Braves Cardinals. I spoke on it yesterday. Cardinals top 5 OBP. They've been trending upwards. The Braves, they've been trending upwards as well, but they've been more on the up and down train. You know, they had a really good weekend with the Yankees, then they started losing a bit. Now they're facing a Cardinals at home in a doubleheader game that makes things a little bit funky. Now, I am sticking with the Cardinals in this play. The only difference for today is that I would take him run line. I'd take him plus 1.5 in today's game. Gibson, he's been dealing well. He plays well at home. And Lopez does too. Lopez has the better ERA. But what I'm betting on here is the bats. The bats have been heating up. The Cardinals are a team that once they're fully healthy, in my opinion, it's a team to look out for. I'll put it this way. Nolan Arenado's hitting 7th right now. Yes, he hasn't had the best season, but they have players hitting better than him, and this guy can pop at any second. Goldie, Contreras is back. Wynn, hell of a player that's starting. Brunson, hell of a player as well that's been hitting well. So I like the Cardinals at plus money. But again, just like yesterday, I'm playing it a little bit safe. Just because the Braves lost that last game, typically they bounce back. If they do bounce back, we were covered by 1 run. We still win if they lose by 1 run. So I would like the plus 1.5. And then the last game that I do find value in, just because of the pitching matchups, they're not as separate as they look. I think this favors the Pirates. Now, like I told you guys yesterday, I don't take teams in the bottom half of OBP. I don't like to, just because they're not trending upwards. I like to take teams that are trending upwards, that there's value, and that majority of the crowd and public are not on. I typically try to find those 3 things. And for today's pick, I really like the Cardinals plus 1.5 to take this game today. Now, guys, before I go and place the main play that I'm going to take today, wanted to share one thing and one big thing. I'm going to start doing this every single day and analyzing every single game. Now, I'm not going to do it on YouTube because it'd be way too long. I'm going to just give you guys the games that I'm looking at. And I'm going to give you the stats that I'm looking at and what I think is going to happen in those games. Now, if you guys want the analysis for every single game, I'm starting out a little community where every single day you're either going to get a video like this with analysis of every single game, or a post of me writing out what I believe is going to happen. And along with that, you guys are going to get some live calls with me and my strategies. I know I've been talking about this for the past 5 days or so, but now we are fully set and ready. If you guys want all those strategies, want all my analysis every single day, even on the weekends when YouTube, I'm not doing it on the weekends on YouTube, then go ahead and message me strategies. Look at the description below. Find my Instagram, message me strategies, and I'll send you guys all the information regarding that. Now, let's get to it today. I'm going to go place my bet in the Hard Rock, as always, right in front of you guys. As I spoke briefly, Vegas is looking to trap you with the Braves today. Don't fall for Vegas's traps. Look at the OBP. Look at stats. Look what teams are doing better. Don't fall for the Braves because they're one of the best teams in the league, or the Yankees because they're one of the best teams in the leagues. That's what rookies and square bettors do, and that's why they don't profit long term. You got to be sharp. You got to be analyzing these things. And in my opinion, today's games, as we look at the OBP right here, Cardinals late 5th, pitching matchup rather even. Cardinals at home, day game. We're rolling with the Cardinals plus 1.5 today, run line again. Now, that's why I found value. Line is a little bigger, but that's completely okay. We've been taking value plays for the past week, plus money plays. So taking favors sometimes helps if you're not seeing the lines too well. And personally, I can see the Braves winning by 1 today. So it's not that I'm not seeing the lines well. It's more that I find value in taking them at plus 1.5 at minus 170. To me, that line should be closer to minus 200. So I find value in that. Don't fall for Vegas' trap. Take the Cardinals today. $3,000 play placed on the Cardinals plus 1.5, and we're locked in. And again, guys, be wary about the giveaway. Like the video, comment below, tag a buddy, put your lock of the day. And if you're interested in getting all my plays, my VIP links are below as well. And if you're interested in getting my strategies, where I'm analyzing every game of the day, including on the weekends, just message me strategies. Now, that's it for today, guys. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Share it, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.